closing down your eyes. Today, on this Monday, the day of the moon, feel into your connection between the sun that's in Gemini, the moon that is in Leo. So feel in this space today to connect to that fire sign and that air sign. Feeling the connection in your fingers between fire and air. Having a moment to notice how you're feeling today. How do you feel physically? How do you feel mentally? How do you feel emotionally? Without judgment, and asking why you're practicing today. Feeling that you are like your own planet, centered here between the elements, connecting to the element of fire, connecting to the element of air. And in our practice today, finding a balance and an ease between fire and air, these two changeable, movable, transformational elements. Finding our space in the middle, in our heart space, inviting our fearless Leo heart and having your intention to feel those elements within you as part of you, and finding your own fearless heart supported in that fire, in that courage of the Leo, and in that movable force of air. Feeling that space where your solar plexus, heart and throat is, joining these two elements together in that center. I'm going to start with 3 ohms. As you ohm, just feel the tuning from your solar plexus into your heart, into your throat. So we're just sounding that ohm to connect to those elements, feeling you at the center. Taking a breath to prepare. Noticing how you're feeling. How are you feeling these elements today? How are you feeling that transformational energy of fire and that changeable, movable force of air? Can you feel that connection to both of those elements? And in the middle, invite that fearless heart to happen. And with our eyes softly closed, moving into Kapalabhati breathing. So finding that invitation to wake up the fire in our belly. letting that breath slow and feeling that energy that you've created in your belly. Letting it simmer for a moment in that space. And then when you feel ready, we're going to take it into child's pose. So if we're harnessing that energy of your belly, starting in your comfortable child's pose. And finding your ujjayi breath, so feel that energy and fire. Having your intention to draw on those elements, to draw on that power of Leo and invite your fearless heart. Moving into a little bit of a Mexican wave whenever you feel ready. So breathing in, rising up and just playing with your spine to start with. Oh, gorgeous guys, playing with however that feels right for your breath. Feeling that ujjayi breath in your throat. Feeling that element of air. Stopping in your child's pose after the next one. Inhaling, rising up to all fours. Staying steady, breathing out. Finding your breath, breathing in. Breathing out, staying with that ujjayi breath. Taking your right knee as you breathe in and just bringing your right knee up, almost like a little tail behind you, lifting that foot up. As you breathe out, bringing your knee underneath towards your nose, so rounding. Inhaling, reaching it up and back, so just staying nice and square on both hands. Awesome, guys. Exhaling to round. Inhaling, up and back. Exhaling to round. Inhaling, up and back, and stay steady here. And then using your left hand, reaching back to catch your tail, catching your cat's tail behind you. Breathing, staying steady with your ujjayi breath. 3, 2, last one. You're releasing that right leg back out behind you, extending it out, lengthening through your spine, through your fearless heart. Breathing out, taking those right toes down, connecting to the floor. As you breathe in, we're going to roll into a side plank on the right side. So taking that left foot up, maybe into side plank tree, maybe full side plank with your leg extended out. Maybe you've got that left foot flat on the floor. And then just stepping it back into wild thing. Taking that left foot behind you, lifting up through your heart. And coming back to plank, both hands down. Coming over into a plank position. Really lower down. Inhaling, heart lifting. Exhaling, downward dog. Breathing in and taking it back down to the earth, knees. Sit bones back towards your heels, child's pose. Finding Ujjayi breath. Keep feeling that although we're embracing the elements of fire and air in order to balance them, we're anchoring down into the earth, inviting that fearless heart, inviting that air element through your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling, rising up onto all fours. Exhaling, left knee in towards your nose. Inhaling, taking that tail up and back, arching your back, great. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, up and back. Just feeling the movement in your spine, gorgeous guys. Exhaling. Inhaling, reaching it up and back. Exhaling. Okay, last one, this time catching your tail. When you get steady, reaching your right hand back, catching hold of your tail. Finding your steady breath, inviting this beginning of your fearless heart. 3, 2, staying with your Ujjayi breath, last breath. Extending that leg out, both hands to the floor, and then releasing your toes down. Legs staying long, rolling into side plank onto the left side. Either coming into side plank tree, regular side plank with both legs straight, or you can support it with that right foot in front. And one more breath. And then picking that right foot up, taking it behind you, rolling over into wild thing. Oh, gorgeous, guys. Lifting through your heart, finding that Leo heart, your fearless heart. Coming over to plank, both hands down, squaring off your hips, lower down. Inhaling, upward dog, lifting through your chest. Exhaling, downward dog. Breath in. Exhaling to child's pose. Knees down, sit bones back. Feeling that return to the earth. Finding your steady breath. 3, 2, last breath. Inhaling, rising up all fours. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the sky. Exhaling, right foot in between your hands, left knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhaling, arms reach up, lift through your heart. Exhaling, hands to the floor, runner's lunge, so bowing down. Coming into those elements, as you come forwards, breathe in, Anjaneyasana. Lift your arms up as if we're reaching up to the sun, reaching up to that celebration of sun. Exhaling, nodding to the moon, where Leo is today, bowing down. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Great, extending through that leg. Guys, last one, inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, stay in this lunge, but hands to the floor. Pivot your left knee, so bend your left knee. You're going to turn it like a kickstand. Extend your right leg out, so you come into gate pose. Exhaling over your straight right leg. Inhaling, wiggling your hands down to the other side. So left hand down, right arm over your head, stretch the full length. You can always bring that mudra to bring those elements of air and fire together. Inhaling, coming back up to gate pose, leaning back. And this time turn towards the back of your mat. Windmill both hands down, turning to the back of your mat. Great, your right toes are tucked under, you're on your left knee. Lift up into three-legged dog, lifting up and back. Bend your knee, open out that hip for a moment. Having a steady breath in. Exhaling, bringing that foot in between your hands. Right knee down, left foot forwards. Anjaneyasana, inhaling, arms reaching up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, runner's lunge, bowing down, extending through that leg. Inhaling, left foot flat, arms up, Anjaneyasana, reaching to the sky. Exhaling, folding forwards, extending, lengthening through that leg, bowing down to the earth. Inhaling, reaching up, arms raise up, as if you could hold the sun in your hands. Exhaling, folding forwards. Great, inhaling, moving forwards, arms reach up. Keep staying in that lunge position, but hands down. Changing your right knee to a kickstand, so that right knee comes into a kickstand. Extend your left leg out, open out your arms. And reaching over your left leg, your straight leg. Inhaling, extending through your arms. Right hand down, left arm stretching out overhead. Feeling the whole length of your body, maybe bringing your first finger and thumb together, joining together that air and fire element. Inhaling, coming back up, lean over your straight leg. And then windmill both hands down back to the front of your mat. So you're pivoting on that right knee, turning to face the front, left toes tucked under, lifting up and back, three-legged dog. Exhaling, both feet to the floor, downward dog. Inhale, shift to plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Steady breath in. Bringing it back down to the earth, onto your knees. Sit bones back into child's pose. Staying with your ujjayi breath, feeling that expansion in the back of your body. 3, 2, last breath. Inhaling, rising up, all fours. Exhaling, tuck your toes, downward dog. Right leg, taking it high, three-legged dog. Exhaling, right foot in between your hands, left knee down. Reaching your arms up, lifting that fearless heart. Exhaling, both hands to the floor, extending your right leg, bowing forwards. Inhaling, Anjaneyasana, fearless heart, reach your arms up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, but stay here. Kickstand that left knee, so that left knee comes back behind you, great. Extend your right leg out, opening out your arms. Left hand down, right arm overhead. Stretching along, first finger and thumb together, feel the whole length of your body. Inhaling, rising up, staying in gate pose, lean over your straight leg, stretching out. Windmilling both arms through the center, down to the floor, so you're facing the back of your mat. Tuck your right toes under, lifting up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left knee to your chest. Hold steady, And I'm going to bring it underneath your body. So kicking it out and underneath. So you're kicking that left leg out and through. Great, guys. Have a breath. Feel that fearless heart invitation. Keeping that leg elevated. Bend your knee. Bring both hands to the floor. And come into the center. So knee in. And we're going to swing it over to Wild Thing. So transferring the weight to your right hand. Step it behind you. Lift your heart. See if your heart will lift a little bit more. Extending your arm over, bringing that mudra in together, bringing the air and fire element. And then coming over both hands into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Left leg high to the sky, reaching it up. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands, right knee down. Left foot in between your hands, right knee down. So left foot flat, right knee down. So come into left foot between your hands, Steph. Both arms up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, left foot flat, both arms up. Getting ready for that kickstand, hands coming down. Kickstand your right knee, pivot over, come into gate pose, rising up. Right hand down, left arm stretching over your body. Feel that length, as if you can bring that air into your throat, finding your own fearless heart connection. Inhaling, rising up, lean over your straight leg. Feeling your heart open. As you breathe in, arms come up, pivot, turning towards the short edge of your mat, right knee bent. That's it, great, tuck your left toes under. Inhaling, three-legged dog, up and back. Exhaling, right knee to chest. Find that fire in your belly. Take the weight onto your right hand. Pivot, kick your right foot and right leg out from underneath. Or on top, whichever way it's worked out. And then bringing that right knee back in. Both hands are flat, pivoting, coming all the way over. Step the right foot behind you, come into Wild Thing, lifting up through your chest. Coming over to plank. Lower down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, heart lifting. Exhaling, downward dog. Breath in. Breath out, child's pose, knees anchoring down to the earth. Child's pose, sit bones back, spread your fingers, breathe into your back body. Find that anchor that is connecting you to the earth. Find your space where you can be with your fearless heart. Feeling that this is like your center of your own universe, and we can connect through the moon, through the sun, and feel our own fearlessness for living, inviting our own fearless heart. Inhale, rising up all fours. Exhaling, downward dog. With a breath in, breath out, melt your heart. Breath in. As you breathe out, melt your heart down. Super nice, guys. One more breath. Feeling your heart melt. And then walk your hands backwards to your feet. Take your hands backwards to your feet. Surrendering here. Finding the breath in your body. Allowing your head to dangle. It's not going to be for very long, but just enjoying this relaxation, dangling through your spine. Feel your breath. Surrendering. One more breath. As you breathe in, walk your hands back out to downward dog. Breathe out, stay steady. You can either stay here or take a vinyasa. Inhaling through plank, exhaling, lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, and downward dog. Right leg high to the sky, taking it up. Exhaling, right foot in between your hands, left heel down, warrior two, windmilling up. Okay, find your steady place in warrior two. Connecting that mudra, bringing the fire and air element together. Grounding down, feeling totally earthed and connected where we are. Having a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reverse your warrior with these mudras. So right arm going up, left hand coming underneath. So it's like we're creating a circle, great, lovely, almost like we're creating that sign of it, like a Gemini with two bent elbows. Inhaling, take it back out to warrior two, same mudra. Exhaling, Skandasana. We're going to straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, and bring that mudra over your heart. Super, guys. Inhaling, warrior two, open your arms out and up. Exhaling, reverse. Right arm up, left hand underneath. Gorgeous. Inhaling, warrior two, arms out. Exhaling, Skandasana. Sit back, bring that mudra over your heart. Inhaling, rise up, come up. Open out into warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhaling, Skandasana, come to the back. Inhaling, rising up, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Gorgeous, guys. Inhale, warrior two. Exhaling, Skandasana, coming down. Okay, last one. So just feel the flow with your movement. Moving through air, coming up, open out. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana, take it down. Inhaling, rising up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill both hands to the floor, frame your right foot. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back, breathing in. Stay here or exhale it to wild thing. Step your right foot behind you. Lift your heart. And then breathing out, roll over or shift to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Left leg high, three-legged dog, taking it up. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands. Windmill up, warrior two. Finding grounding, steady where you are. Connecting to those elements. Invite your fearless heart. Having a breath in. Breath out, reverse your warrior, leaning back. Great. Inhaling, warrior two, arms out. Exhale, Skandasana, and bring those elements to your heart. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. Exhaling, reverse. Gorgeous. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana, taking them down to the floor, elements over your heart. Inhaling, rising up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhaling, rising up, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhaling, Skandasana, just one more. Feeling that heat and that air element. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhaling, reverse. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhaling, Skandasana, take it back. Inhaling, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill both hands down to the floor. Inhaling, left leg rises high. Option to stay here or take it over into Wild Thing. Pivoting over. Lifting through your chest. Oh, lovely, guys. Opening that heart. Find your fearless heart. Bring it here. Open it out. And rolling over to plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Bringing all of those elements down to the earth. Find your child's pose. Your choice, knees together or knees apart. Just for 5. Find a steady pace with your breath. 2. 3. Feeling that expansion in the back of your body. As if while you're bowing down, connecting to the earth, you're fully aware of the sun and the moon and all these elements around us. And you can draw on all of the things that you need from those elements to bring forth your own fearless heart. Inhaling, rising up, all fours. Exhale, downward dog. In your downward dog, just draw your belly in a little bit. So as you breathe out, feel your belly come in. Find that stability in your downward dog. I'm going to have a little bit of Kapalabhati breathing here. So just to start to bring that fire back into your belly. Steady breath in. Release through your mouth. Right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhaling, right foot in between your hands, warrior two, rising up. This is going to feel slightly funky, but just go with it. So we're going to step to the back foot into tree pose. So find your presence, find your connection to the earth. Find your belly. And straighten your right leg. Take the weight onto the left. Bring it into tree pose at the back of your mat. So you'll be facing the long edge of the mat. So you're facing a quirky edge. Great. Palms together. Find your balance. Find your drishti spot. Find your fire. Find that air within you to keep you here. We're going to take your peace fingers for your right big toe and either stay hovering, holding on to that right big toe, or we're going to expand, opening out like the air, taking that right foot out, left arm reaching out to the side. And it might be that the knees bend, that's totally okay if the knees bend, that's cool. Feel your heart expanding, that air supporting you. 2. Okay, gently guide your right leg out in front of you and swap hands. Bring the left hand onto your right foot. Reach your right arm high to the sky and then send it behind you. So you're opening your heart. If that foot feels a little bit far away, we can go with the knee. You can bend your knee, hold on to the knee with your left hand, reach your right arm behind you. So opposite hand to leg. Feel your heart open. Embrace that air in your heart. Find your core. I know it's a bit precarious on Monday. If you need a foot break, it's totally okay. Releasing prayer hands in towards your heart. And then find your strength to come into Warrior Three. Hands to stay in prayer, hands at heart. Coming over, 5, 4, feel strong. Find your fearless heart. 2, 1, release your hands down to the floor. So we're coming into standing splits. Head down, releasing that head down, sending your leg to the sky. And then we're going to pivot to turn the short edge of your mat. So pivot on that foot. So our right leg is still extended. And then as you breathe out, both feet together. Standing forward bend, relax your head down. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms all the way up. Bring your prayer hands together above your head. Have a little lean back. Exhaling, bowing forwards, arms out, folding down. Inhaling, heart lifting. Exhaling, step or hop your way back. Plank, lower down. Inhaling, heart lifting. Exhale, downward dog. Find that belly fire. One breath in. Breath out, draw your belly in. Left leg high to the sky, taking it up. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands, Warrior Two, rise up. Finding a moment to get all those elements, everything is with you and helping you and protecting you. Press down into the floor, feel the earth. On this Monday day of the moon, connecting to Leo, connecting to our fearless heart. Feel that energy in these central chakras that we're harnessing. And then whenever you feel ready, extend your left leg, transfer the weight onto the right leg, step it back into tree pose. So you're facing the long edge of your mat. Great guys, nice. Find your steadiness. Can you feel that fire and that air as if you're weightless? Feeling that ujjayi breath. Feel the energy in your throat. Whenever you feel ready, taking your peace fingers of your left hand towards your left big toe and extend them out. Or you might hold on to your knee, okay? If it's your knee, it's totally okay. You can go knee open in your heart. So you feel fully open to receive. Let your fearless heart be out there. And then guide that left knee back to center or left foot. Swap hands, so you've got your right hand on that knee or foot and extend your left arm out behind you so you can feel your heart. Express your heart open. Feel that fit, and it's okay if you fall because you're only going to put the other foot on the floor. Bring your prayer hands back into center. Keep that left knee up. Travel it forwards into Warrior Three. Find your breath, find your core as you breathe out. Feel your core drawing. 3, 2, 1. Hands down, standing splits. Pivot around that right foot so that you're facing the short edge of your mat. And releasing both feet down, standing forward fold. Let everything hang and dangle where you are. And then rise up, reaching your arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands at your heart into chair. Finding that steadiness in your feet. Reach your arms up. Inviting your fearless heart. So we're in chair, bend your knees. Finding that breath of fire, that Kapalabhati breath. Okay, release, breathe in, stand up straight, palms together, lift your heart. Exhaling back to chair. Find steadiness here. This time as you come up, pick up your right foot, so straighten your left leg, right foot comes up. Take both hands, one to hold your right foot, one to hold your right knee. Rest in that right foot, turning up, so into that tree pose variation. Prayer hands together. Find your breath. Then we're going to slowly start to sit down, so your right foot might slip further down towards your knee, but just come into a seated, like a number 4, so you're, oh yeah, nice, hold it steady. Breathe, 3, 2, seeing if we can come all the way down, so maybe your hands reach towards the floor, and bend that left knee, so you come to sit on your left heel. Great, nice guys. Find a drishti spot, so you might want to bring that foot further down towards your knee, Emily. So the foot's, that's it, that's it. It's totally okay if you don't come all the way down. If you do, see if you can bring your hands to everyone's falling, that's totally okay. Coming back. Okay, we're gonna undo those legs, coming so that we're down on your toes in a squat, knees together. Let's bring our prayer hands together. Okay, find your breath. Find that steadiness in your breath. We're going to take your right elbow and twist it to the other outside edge of your left knee. We're either going to stay in a twist here, or we're going to take both hands down to the floor and go into a side crow. So see how you feel. So that side crow, your elbow could be out, not connected to your body as a progression, or you can have both elbows connected to the side of your thigh if you feel like you need a little bit more support today. Find a place to gaze at. Nice, Steph, lovely. So look forwards, that's it, Emily. So just use your belly, looking forwards. And then gently coming back down. Might be that one side's better than the other side. Bring your prayer hands back together. Okay, finding that connection with your fearless heart. Inhale, rise all the way up. Come up, straight legs. Reach your arms up above your head. Exhaling into chair. Okay, Kapalabhati breathing. So that energy, we're connecting to this fire. Finding that fire in your belly. Inhale, stand all the way up. Stretch out your belly, lift your heart. Exhale into chair. It's time, as you stand, straighten your right leg, pick up your left knee. Release your hands to catch hold of your knee and your foot. Bringing it up. Prayer hands at your heart. And just finding your journey on the way down. So taking your time, find your breath. Maybe you stop halfway, and that's cool if you stop halfway. Maybe you take your hands down and gently lower down. That's also okay. Great. If you find your balance when you're there, you may be experimenting with bringing your hands. My other side was much steadier than this side. 2. 1. Oh. And then releasing to come into just knees together. Finding that balance. So nice stretching out your heels. Taking your time. And then as you twist, bringing that left elbow across, anchoring it on the outside edge. Either staying in that twist or reaching out for side crow. So maybe you anchor both elbows into the side, looking forward, so you can use that as a platform, or you can take that right hand out a little bit further. So you're just on one elbow. Great. Coming back. Oh, super guys. Put your hands together. So just whenever you feel lovely, Emily, and just gently coming back down. Drop your hands down. Drop onto all fours. Tucking your toes, rising up, downward dog. Breathing out. Taking a steady breath in. Breath out. We're going to raise your right leg up. Bend your right knee. It's going to be slightly different to our thing because we're going to square off. So as you step behind you with the right foot, bend your left knee and then turn so that your hips are facing up and both knees, that's it, great. So both feet are flat, so you're turning over. So it's almost like we're doing a tabletop. Right, reaching your right arm up. Okay, lovely guys. So one option is to stay here. Okay, if it feels okay today, take your hips down. So you're just going to experiment with that's it. So you sit down, knees are up. So think about your fearless heart. If you have any shoulder problems, just take this one a little bit easy. I'm going to reach up, reach that right hand down, swap hands and come over. See how you go. If it doesn't feel like it's going to happen today, it's totally okay not to go there. It's just to play and feel that sensation of the fearless heart. And then coming back the other way. You're right, Emily. Oh, super. And slowly lower down. Hips down. And melt your body down, rolling down. So slowly coming down. Rolling all the way down. Take a moment to hug your knees in. Have a little rock from side to side. And just thinking what you need a fearless heart for today or this week or in your life, knowing that you have that fearless heart. And in order to engage with those signs that are in the air at the moment, that fire and air, you can bring yourself back into this space, connecting with that mudra of your thumb and your first finger. So hold on to your right knee. We're going to come into a cat's got its tail. Extend your left leg out. Bring your right knee across your body in a twist. So right knee comes across. You're going to bend your left knee, reach for your left foot. And then if you feel like it, you can straighten out your right leg. So you've got straight up, but equally both knees can stay bent. So this is like, imagine your cat has got its tail. So your right hand is holding onto the tail, which is your left leg. And maybe you turn to look at it, opening out that fearless heart and breathe into it. And then releasing, coming into the center. Hug your knees in. And then extend your right leg out. Bring your left knee across your body. Bend your right knee, being your right foot is going to be your tail. Hold on to your tail. Maybe straighten out the left leg if it feels right for you today. Open that heart. Breathe into your fearless heart. And releasing, coming back to the center. Hug your knees. If there's a posture or there's something that your body has a real desire to do in this moment, then just take in 10 breaths for that final posture. If you feel ready to go into Shavasana, just stretch out into your Shavasana. Releasing that posture into your full Shavasana. Releasing your Ujjayi breath. We're just going to have about 7 minutes. I'm going to put my screen on mute because there's some builders outside. Taking a nice deep steady breath in. Exhaling through your mouth. Find that fearless heart connection. Maybe in your Shavasana, you connect to that mudra again. Maybe in your Shavasana, you feel the element of fire and air. You have your intention to balance those elements. Find them in your heart to help you transform and move and find that courage to operate with a fearless heart. starting to breathe a little bit deeper. Finding that breath connection around your body. Noticing any sensations in that center of your body, in that belly, in your heart, in your throat. And invite your intuitive movement to either be that you stretch, to either be that you hug your knees, or maybe you just roll onto your side. Whatever feels intuitively like the right way that you want to go this morning, knowing that there is no right or wrong. It's just how your body feels, where you'd like to move to, and how you'd like to move. And then in your own time, with no rush, gently find your way to a seat, comfortable seat with your eyes closed. And we're going to have 3 ohms connecting to that element of fire, that element of air, and joining it in your heart. So you choose whatever mudra you feel is going to be the right one for you to seal your practice. Maybe you have prayer hands, and maybe you have your thumb and your first finger together. Whatever feels like the right place for you to be. I'm going to offer 3 ohms, taking a breath to prepare. Having a little bow, nodding towards your fingertips. And whenever you feel ready to open your eyes, offering namaste to each other. Okay, namaste. Namaste, everyone.